Do you want a rim that is lightweight and looks different from all the other rims? Today we're going to do and explain and review on the Technique Holeshot rim. Yep, that's right. This bad boy has tons of holes in it, and that's probably why it's got its name. So in this video, I'm going to tell you tons of stuff about this Technique Holeshot rim. But if you want to know other information about this rim, head over to that link right there. It's going to be another video, and it talks about a lot of different features on the actual rims and stuff like that. So I'll give you information about stuff that you should know about rims before buying a rim, and I hope it helps you out. So definitely head over to that link. I try to make it as as much information as possible. And if you have any other questions, make sure you go to that video and leave me a comment and ask me some questions, and I'll try to help you out the best I can. So yeah, let's get to it. Yes, this is a Technique Holeshot rim. This thing is named that because it's got a bunch of holes in here. A lot of the 20-inch BMX wheels used to come with holes in it. I think the Fly Pyramid rims came with a lot of holes in it. That rim was pretty unique. The reason why is that they're trying to make it lighter, but does that make it weaker? It definitely makes it not as strong, but for the weight to strength ratio, it definitely makes it a lot stronger. A lot lighter and stronger if you kind of outweigh both of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want a lightweight wheel, definitely just try it. You could always switch out the rims, and I know wheels are expensive to build, but if you're so crazy that you want to have super lightweight stuff, give it a go. Try it out and see where it goes, because you'll never know if you don't try it. Going on to this rim is anodized black. It comes in various different colors. You could go to our website and check that out. This here is a micrometer. This measures how big or small things are, if you want to say that. So we zeroed it out, and we're going to measure this thing out, and I'm going to measure this wheel here. So this one's 23.39 millimeters. That means it's slightly under 24 millimeters, which is pretty, I would say, slightly smaller than most of the 29-inch bikes out there. Most of them have 24 millimeter wide rim, so it's going to make your tires slightly smaller, but not much. On the rims, as you go on different widths of the rim, it's going to change the profile of the tire, make it flatter, make it rounder, make it rounder if it's skinnier, make your tires actually skinnier. So there's a lot of variables when it comes to rims and how they kind of change your tire profile. It's a big influence on how your tire actually looks on your bicycle. So keep that in mind. But this is pretty standard, so you can pretty much put it on any rim, put any tire on it, and it's going to look about the same as it did stock. If you have any 29-inch bike like the Big Ripper, almost any 29-inch bike, I would say, and you have a current rim and hub on there, this rim should lace up to it with the same length spokes, just because of the profile and kind of how it is. It's pretty stationary. It's about the same size as most of the rims, so you can use that same size. So if it's hard for you to figure out the spoke size, definitely pick up this rim and lace it up, and you shouldn't have any problems. But make sure that you buy some new spokes to lace up this brand new rim, because this thing's going to need a little bit more support, and having old spokes and stuff like that, they actually stretch. Even on a brand new wheel, they stretch different lengths, so when you build it up, it's a little bit harder to true. It takes a little bit longer because all the spokes aren't uniform. They're not all the same length. Some are stretched more than others, and it just makes it a little bit more of a pain. Also too, once they're stretched and you place it on another wheel, you're actually, you're relieving that tension, and then you're bringing the tension back. So what it's doing is it's causing those spokes to fatigue quite a bit, and will eventually break on you. And then once one breaks, it continues to break around, thus not giving the rim enough chance to have the best lifetime that it can get. But if you I mean, are trying to pinch corners and save some money, yes, you can build them up with used spokes. But let's go to the rim. This rim, like I said, is a little bit different rim. It does have a little bit steps right here, so that looks kind of cool. It probably adds a little bit more rigidity and stuff like that. Another thing is that these things have eyelets. These are called eyelets. I know a lot of people look at them and go, hey, those are a little weird. Do they fit the spoke nipples? Yes, these fit any 14 gauge spoke nipple that you have. The reason why these are a little bit better is that it prevents your rim from anthilling. Anthilling's when you tighten the spoke up too much and it kind of volcanoes out and looks like a volcano. We call that anthilling, and it basically fatigues the rim. It's not going to keep it straight, and these things prevent that from happening. So I think that's a good plus on here too. Also too, most of these things are stainless steel. I believe these are stainless steel, so after years and years and years, these things won't rust or fade or look any different. So I think that's pretty cool. The rim does have kind of a tapered edge right here. You can't really notice it on camera, but in person and looking very closely, it has kind of a tapered edge right here. So I think that looks cool. But the biggest thing that I see is really cool about this rim is that it's got a machine sidewall. A machine sidewall, basically a CNC machine comes and grinds down some of the material and it gives it kind of a record player feel. And if you're a new school kid, you don't know what a record is. It's what your mom and dad used to listen to music on before CDs, before cassette tapes, before MP3 players, before computers, before your cell phone, before SoundCloud, before any of that stuff. Records were the little spinny plastic things that look like frisbees that are worth tons and tons of money now, and crazy people have collections of them and still play them on the actual record player. But it's pretty much just a ridge. If you think about like Saturn, how they have rings and there you can kind of see a little groove, they're kind of like that. And what that does is it actually helps your braking power, so the brake pad will wear into those little crevices, thus giving you more surface area to actually stop. So once they groove into there, it kind of locks in there and gives you more stopping power. So I think that's really cool about these rims. Overall, these rims look amazing. They are super cool. Definitely get people talking. A lot of people put different rim straps on here in different colors to match your bike, to kind of just change it up and make it their own. But yeah, super cool rim. Thanks for watching our explain and review about the Technique Holeshot rims. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave us a comment, turn on your notification bells, and definitely share this video with somebody that would love this video. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching this all the time. We'll see you next time. Peace out.